We're back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Keith Bowling, the naturalist at Pine Mountain State Resort Park. And Keith, I've loved being here because the nature is just so gorgeous, and everywhere is beauty, and you guys have so much fun things to do outdoors.
Sprawling across our about 1,500 acres of park, we have anything from mountain biking trails. We have 6.5 miles of that. We have about 16 miles of footpath only hiking trail. We have a paintball field, we have our nature center, and if you're into botany, if you're into wildflowers and things, we actually have, I believe it's 44 of the 148 rare and endangered plants are right here in our area. E. Lucy Braun, the famous botanist, actually once said that this was the most diverse mixed mesophytic forest in all the world. So we think we have a lot of natural beauty here.
Well, that's quite an accomplishment.
Oh yeah, we're really proud of it, and even out today, you can still see dozens of different wildflowers that are up blooming, including lady slippers and some of the mountain laurel starting to bloom. We've got rock harlequin and Indian ghost pie. We've got all kinds of just really cool stuff that you don't see basically anywhere else in the parks.
And you have fly fishing.
We do have fly fishing
in Kentucky.
We do. We have Fish and Wildlife is nice enough to actually stock Clear Creek, which is that historic flat creek that you'll read about Thomas Walker had written about in 1750. But yeah, they stock that, and that's a really popular fly fishing destination. We also have another small pond that we stock here for the kids to go fishing, and our staff here, our rec staff, we actually do a lot of children's programs, be it Junior Naturalist or Intro to Fishing, Intro to Archery. We try to do that stuff May through October, all the time. 5-6 days a week we'll have stuff like that going on here, and sometimes other bigger special events.
Well, and one of the nice things about a park like this, Keith, is that no matter what time of year you come here, it's always beautiful.
Every season has something. For us, I think the big one that people really are drawn to are always either the spring or the fall. I think the fall's the big one. And these views, when you look out and all of these mountains are actually colored with those three colors. We have lots of anthracene in our trees here, so we do actually get, those reds, the yellows, and the oranges. We have that nice diversity of color. And then too, we have so many evergreens, you still have some green hanging out in there. In the spring, like I said, we have dozens and dozens of different wildflowers that come up, beautiful stuff, and it usually hangs around different times at different sides of the park. So you actually have a much longer window in this park than you might in other parks, just simply because of our elevation change. In the wintertime, we have beautiful snow-capped mountains, but it's not enough snow that it's hard to navigate. And in the summer, hey, that's the perfect time to be out hiking, to be out enjoying some of our guided kayak trips, just enjoying the park in itself.
So Keith, a lot of people are vaccinated now, and they are comfortable being around lots of people. But if you want to come on a day that's not so busy, what are the best days to come and enjoy everything?
Through the week. For us, it's a lot slower on Tuesdays and Wednesdays than it is, of course, on Saturday and Sunday and Fridays. But really, through the summer, we have enough staff that it's not too bad. We can break up our groups. We still try to limit the number of people. Even before COVID, we tried to do that with our nature center because we want to have that intimate connection with each of you. We want you guys to be able to feel free to ask questions and be involved and see what we're talking about. We don't want you strewn out for 300 yards.
Well, and you have so many trails that if you want to be separated from people, you won't see a ton of people on them.
Yeah, and here, we're right here by the Chain Rock Trail, and this is one of our most heavily trafficked trails in the state. But there's a ton of really beautiful stuff that a lot of people don't hike. Laurel Cove Trail, I think, is the single prettiest trail in southeastern Kentucky. Yes, I said it, and I'm going to stick with that. Other parks are going to be mad. But it is a beautiful trail, tons of flowers. You're following a stream all the way down. There's a natural arch in the middle. I mean, it is just absolutely breathtaking, and rarely do you ever see anyone on it. So,
well, you're going to have to take me down that trail.
We're going to do it.
I'm going to have to take my heels off, though.
We're going to need some better hiking shoes for that, yeah. No, definitely worth your time.
Well, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.